So I ask you to have a certain type of aggressive arrogance about pursuing equality with one another, freedom, space, listening, meeting people that are not like you, trying to be a part of making our entire way of life better, because that was the vision Duke Ellington had. And that is the vision we all have as musicians. And that's the banner under which we fight. And it's a very serious banner, and it's only going to get worse and harder as you get older. It does not get easier. You have a great head start with the belief in excellence and the clarity that you play with. It's very difficult for us to determine, and we want you to understand that somebody has to be chosen as winners. In a music competition, there's no shame in not being a winner. And we have to understand also about the world, because so many of our movies and things teach us that a competitor is an enemy. A competitor is not an enemy. The world is based on collaboration. People play a certain thing better than you, you're going to learn as much from students who are like you than you will learn from teachers. Don't hate, congratulate. Here's... So, as I do every year, I absolve myself from responsibility for these choices that the judges made. Here are the bands in no particular order. Newark Academy.
We have a lot of thank yous that we didn't get to make yesterday, so we'd like to take advantage of this time now to say our thank you. Thank you again to Wynton Marsalis and the Jazz Lincoln Center Orchestra, the Education Department, especially Todd Stoll, Megan Kelly, Antoinette Henry, and Matt Butterman, as well as our guest host, Pam. Thank you to all the amazing musicians we've been able to work with this year: James Chirillo, Walter Blanding, Kenny Rampton, Vincent Gardner, Perez Whitted, and Steve Teray. I'd like to thank our Newark Academy community, our parents, teachers, after-school music teachers, and our administrators. Of course, Miss E, back in the band room. Thank you to our head of school, Don Austin, and Elaine Brody, our arts department head. A special thank you to Zach Clark, who came all the way from Australia to be here for a month leading up to EE. And a personal thank you to my wife, Michelle, my kids, Jacob, Alexis, and Annalise. We're going to continue with Ain't Got Nothing the Blues. We're going to bring up our beautiful singer, Sammy Powell. Put your hands together for Sammy Powell. It's also going to feature Cosimo Fabrizio on the guitar and Reid Christmann on the trombone. You're also going to hear a little bit from Reshma Koparapu on the piano, Michelle Lee on the baritone sax, and Charles Pan on the alto saxophone. Thank you again.
How are you feeling about your band's performance?
Feeling great, relieved, excited, all feelings at once.
Well, your band just did a great set. Talk a little bit about how you chose those tunes and how you programmed for the band.
Yeah, well, we tried a lot of songs, starting at the end of last year. Knowing with the personnel we had a special year, 11 seniors in the group. And, we knew we had a lot of strong souls, so it was kind of difficult to figure out who we were going to feature. But we figured it out, I think, in the last couple of weeks, actually. Yeah.
So you started with a bass solo on Chinoiserie. I haven't really heard it done like that before. How did you make that decision?
Well, originally we had a bass solo up front on Perdido, and he sounded great on that too. And I don't know how we came up with it. I just figured maybe we'd just try it on front of Chinoiserie, and it worked.
Mm-hmm. Talk a little bit about the adding the vocal on Perdido. I mean, you did I Ain't Got Nothing But the Blues, which is a vocal, and a fairly good guitar background on that with Cosimo Fabrizio. But how did you think to add the vocal on Perdido? Because it's not published as a vocal chart.
Right. Well, I just love Ella's version of that. And I think Ella does it. She sings that version with the band, but she sings it in F up front, and then they transpose to B flat, and it's pretty much the same chart. So we kind of mixed it up, and I just knew we wanted to feature Sammy. She was really getting to Ella this year, so
let's get her in here.
Yeah.
Hey there. What's your name again?
My name is Sam Powell.
Okay. And what year are you in school?
I'm a junior in high school.
Step back here a little bit. You're a junior. Wow. Okay. Talk a little bit about how you feel about the band's performance and your own performance.
Oh, the band I think did amazingly as usual. Mr. T has been spearheading this whole thing for years now, and just the growth of the band. I've been singing with the band since 7th grade, and just the growth of the band just from when I got here has been phenomenal. I think the band left it all out on stage. And I think I did too.
Yeah, well, yes, you did. It was awesome. Let's get a couple of the other kids in here. Congratulations again. Come on in. And what's your name?
My name is Michelle Lee.
And what year in school?
I'm a senior.
How are you feeling about it? So you've been here before.
Yes.
How does this compare to you were here last year?
Yes, I was.
How's it compare?
Well, I think that today, like, we did really good. We put so much hard work and time into our performance, and under the guidance of our teacher, Mr. T, we really put it all out there and try to give the best performance that we could.
That's awesome. What are you doing next year?
Next year, I'll be going to Emory University,
Majoring in?
business.
Very good. Outstanding. Congratulations. Let's get Reid and Cosimo in here. Mr. Fabrizio, how are you doing? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. How you doing?
And Reid, good to see you. Congratulations. So, Cosimo, talk a little about, you've been here several times. Talk a little bit about how this feels now as you're a graduating senior, how this feels. This is the last time you're going to get to do this.
Well, you know, the first time I came here, it was just incredible to see so many people with like common interests all playing at such a high level. And as a senior, I'm just incredibly proud of the work that all the younger guys in the band have put in, and all the older guys like Reid, all the section leaders. It's just been constant effort, and I think it came to fruition today. So.
And where are you going next year, and what are you doing?
Going to Cornell University, upstate, so I got to get a good jacket. Planning on majoring in econ and government.
Outstanding. And Reid, come on, scoot in here a little bit. Well, you can switch. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. And how do you feel about the performance?
I felt really good. I think it's just kind of really exciting to kind of see how far we've come throughout the year. You know, I feel like we've done more rehearsals this year than any other previous year. And it's just really exciting to see how far the band has actually grown since day one.
And where are you going next year, and what are you doing?
I'm going to Case Western University up in Cleveland.
Ohio,
yeah.
baby.
And I'll be studying computer science and hopefully electrical engineering.
Great. They have a really good jazz band, too, so check it out. It's full of engineers.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Congratulations again. Outstanding job. Thank you very much.